guys, Sheep here with more Oknytt. A real quick aside while I try to remember what I did last time. I haven't played this game in 2 days. And my memory isn't the best to begin with. Alrighty. Any goodies? Right, we've already looked at
Small
that.
clouds of dust emerged as the creature touched the frail bones.
Alright, we're good there. We gotta get that one thing out of the snake. Well, the super winged snake. Anyways, May the 4th is coming up soon. And I know I told you guys I was going to play Overlord. So what I'm gonna do is, between this game and May the 4th, I'm gonna play Overlord. Could I do something with those? Apparently I can. Anyways, between the end of this game and May the 4th, I'm gonna play Overlord.
Tied the rope to one of the thicker roots, pulling hard at it to make sure it wouldn't come loose.
Now, hold on tight, and I'll make sure we get down there safely,
It said as the wingless Alva nervously grasped its ear.
I don't trust that because I still don't know where your hands are. Anyways, but starting May the 4th, I'm gonna play KOTOR. And I probably won't be done with Overlord by then, so I'm going to alternate between the two instead of, like, double posting every day. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm thinking I'm going to end up posting between the two.
Through the shattered planks, the creature found a wooden wedge.
Oh.
Just as it was about to turn away from the wagon, the Alva tugged on its ear, noticing a faint glimmer beneath its feet.
What beautiful craftsmanship!
The creature exclaimed, brushing aside the tall grass concealing an old necklace. As the starlight made its way down the ravine, something about the necklace seemed strange as the creature studied it. Its shine vaguely different from metals it had previously encountered.
What? Beguiling necklace and a... Is the wedge for the broken tree, maybe? Oh, right, that's the rope we climbed down.
A rotten tree, about to collapse at any second, was standing near the edge of the collapsed ground.
Well, I'm guessing we can knock this over. Oh!
By using all of its strength, the creature managed to topple the rotten tree, creating a bridge to the other side.
That gives us 3, right? Maybe? Yeah, so yeah, master plan for now is to alternate between Overlord and KOTOR because A, the Bay has been... He's in a really big Star Wars kick. And I never finished KOTOR, so he's bugging the crap out of me. Well, he seems grouchy.
As the spores reached the Vitorm's nostrils, it couldn't help but to sneeze, and from its mouth a disoriented ear bloss came drifting out. The Vitorm continued sneezing as it slithered away down the ravine, soon disappearing amongst the undergrowth. In its departure, it had left behind a mesmerizing piece of its shed skin.
You got all the goodies. Let's get a new friend. I think we need to go back to the burial ground. So there's one behind you, right? Yeah.
As the creature struggled for a while to fit the wedge into the hole, the bison's eyes and mouth stood wide open. The creature gave the Alva a confused look, but then something happened.
Ah!
The ground started to crumble violently, and with the sound of roots snapping and twigs cracking, the bison rose from the ground. A loud creaking could be heard as it stretched out its arms before looking down at the small creature with the same insensible look as before.
Is it gonna eat?
The creature didn't move an inch, and after a while, the bison turned around, marching into the swamp with giant steps, quickly disappearing from sight.
What was all that about?
The small creature asked its friend, as they both stared with big eyes after the bison.
I don't think you get to know what that was all about with a bison. It's like a vague feeling I have. Give me that.
That should be all of them.
The creature
Yay!
stated with a sigh of relief.
Perhaps we'll now be able to leave this place.
Oh, I wish I wasn't so sleepy, but I just woke up. Yes, I just woke up at 5:30 in the afternoon. Technically, it was 5-ish. I watched What's in an OP. Here, have a lantern.
My dear friends, you're safe with me once more.
The Lichtgruber quickly grabbed the lantern
There's no
from
R
the
in that,
small
but
creature's
okay.
hands.
Oh, thank you for finding them. Is there anything I can do to repay your kindness?
The creature looked at the alva on its shoulder.
Got some wings?
Well, we have been searching for something that could help her fly.
The small creature responded.
But so far, we haven't found anything at all.
The Lichtgruber pondered the creature's words for a moment before answering.
I know of a very old place. However, it's not somewhere I would like to take the two of you.
The Lichtgruber shook his head.
It's a frightening place, you see. No longer what it used to be.
That rhymed. Also, the ghost guy is afraid to go there.
And so the Lichtgruber began to lead the odd pair through the marsh.
No, we're the perfect
As
pair.
they traversed the murky waters, the small creature wondered if it had chosen wisely.
Probably
not
not.
so much worrying about itself, but for its fragile friend. Still, it didn't feel discouraged, but glad, relieved that their strenuous search might soon bear fruit.
How promising is this gate? I just noticed it was gate of promise. Okay.
As
That
the
tree.
small creature looked around, it could see nothing but tall,
That tree.
dark trees encroaching on the clearing.
Where are we? Is there someone here that might be able to help her?
The Lichtgruber raised his lantern.
This place, it wasn't always like this, you know. Over the years, it has been the destination of many ailing beings in need of help. Not anymore. It's been corrupted. We shouldn't have come.
The Lichtgruber turned his attention towards the trees.
Some of them are still here.
Oh no.
The creature felt a nervous tug on its ear as it responded.
If you hadn't helped us, we would never have gotten out of the marsh. I don't think we have any choice but to move forward.
The creature looked at its friend before continuing.
If this place used to be as powerful as you said, there has to be someone still here that can help. I will make sure that no harm comes to her.
The creature tried its hardest to sound sure of itself, and its words seemed to calm the alva down, if only a little.
Most inspiring voice.
Very well. If there is something that would be of help to you in this place, I hope you find it. Good luck to you both, kind friends. I bid you farewell.
The licked goober bowed before slowly fading away as he drifted back towards the marsh.
Bye, friendo. I'll look you up later, I promise.
Don't be sad. Remember how far we've come. We'll find someone that can help you. Just you wait.
The creature said, giving the Alva a gentle pat on her head.
You will finally get your wings.
Maybe she's not an Elva. Oh! I don't know. Achievement unlocked, a winding path. The Letguba spoke of a long forgotten source of power in the woods. There might be someone there that can help. Alright, we are going to start looking at everything.
A strangely familiar totem, decorated with a deer skull, had been placed at the edge of the woods, spreading a pungent stench throughout the clearing.
Why is it familiar?
As the creature touched the pungent-smelling horn, it crumbled, turning to dust in its hands.
Okay.
Growing along the edge of the clearing were an odd strain of plants, emitting a soothing glow from their bright buds.
I probably can't take anything from those, but
As
it'd be
the
nice to think
creature
of.
poked the stem of the plant, the bud started to pulsate, as if aggravated by the faint touch.
Okay, leaving those alone. Let's see. What options do we have for travel? We have a campsite. A plant. Can't talk to the demon trees. We have a cliff. Let's try the campsite.
This place has an
Oh, I didn't do any
unsettling
of the
feeling
runes.
to it.
The small creature whispered
That's moving.
as they walked through the abandoned encampment.
Why did they leave all of their belongings behind?
Because this place is full of death, honey. Okay. First, because I don't want to forget to do it. Alright, creepy eyes watching us. You know, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Alright, we can make the nose drip. Oh?
Partially hidden within the undergrowth, there was an old, scarcely decorated gravestone.
You unlocked a final resting place.
The creature began to brush away the dirt from the gravestone, but it didn't appear as if there had been a name inscribed on it.
Alright, that makes thunder. I don't know what we put on that gravestone or if it's just there for an achievement. It's kind of hard to tell with this game. Excuse you.
The small creature picked up the smelly haunch of meat. A ragged piece of cloth held up by a pair of sticks formed what appeared to be a tent.
I see.
Inside the tent, the creature found a thin, slightly bent metal blade.
That could be useful. Anything from the collapse tent? Can we make a shovel?
The creature picked up the cloth canvas, along with the partially corroded iron post.
I'll probably put a seizure warning on this one because of the lightning. Whoa, hey. Hey.
A shadowy figure had begun to follow the pair as they traversed the narrow trail, yet for the moment keeping its distance from the small creature.
Why is it following us?
The creature whispered, while the Alva kept her eyes peeled on the dark shape remaining at their backs.
It's a great question, team. Strange being appears to be attracted to the glow of the oh no. I don't know why we combine those. Let's observe
An
it.
ancient tree was standing by itself at the far edge of the encampment. Throughout the land, you might sometimes hear rumors of injured woodsmen sheltering themselves beneath an unusually large tree with strange characteristics. As they rest amongst its roots, they claim that the wounds fade away as if they had never been caused. Learning that one may be cured from any ailment by crawling through the tree's roots, many travel from afar to seek relief, but the woodsmen who claim to have found it never seem to recall its exact location within the woods.
Hi there.
Hello? Would you mind talking to us for a short while?
The ancient tree barely seemed coherent, the lucidity in his eyes fading between each word.
So tired, must not fall asleep. Help!
What should we do? He seems really scared.
The small creature looked at the Alva.
We need to help wake him up.
We have smelling salts. The trees being affected by the soothing plants growing throughout the forest. Here you go. Whoa.
As the creature blew the smelling salt onto the ancient tree, he quickly recovered from his drowsiness.
Thank you.
He exclaimed in a drawn-out fashion, both eyes wide open.
I can tell.
Thank you both. I almost fell asleep, you know. Just like my brothers. You mustn't.
The ancient tree's voice turned mellow as he looked out across the campsite.
None of them wanted to talk to me, so I simply remained silent. Suddenly, it almost took me, the glow. Almost, but you made sure it didn't. That would have been bad, very bad indeed.
The ancient tree sighed.
I wish I
Need to oil
could
my chair or something.
repay you, but unless you're in need of herbal knowledge, I'm afraid I can't offer you much in return. If you should happen to find any herbs you would like me to process, I'd be happy to help.
He said before munching enthusiastically.
Although I would need to rinse this horrible taste from my mouth before I could create a proper mixture. If you're in need of my help, could I first trouble you to find me something scrumptious that will restore my taste buds?
I have blackberries. It's all coming together.
The ancient tree exclaimed as he bit into the ripe blackberries.
It's been a long time since I tasted something like this. Good things don't like to grow here anymore, you see. Some beings infect everything they touch.
He muttered.
But no matter, when you need my assistance, come see me again. I should be able to create a proper mixture for you, provided you can find good ingredients in this place.
The carving had suddenly lit up and was now pulsating slowly, giving off a burning light.
These statues must mean something.
The creature said to the Alva,
Do they?
who was peeking out from behind its ear to have a look. The statue was cold to the touch, apart from the area surrounding a small carving on its base.
Whoa. I was expecting a fireplace thing. I think that just makes the rain fall differently? I'm not sure.
As the creature rustled around in the ashes beneath the coals, it found a sooty horseshoe forged from steel.
Okay. Go to the right? No. Apparently there's a passage over here.
An unfinished totem had been placed at the center of 3 large stones, decorated by various rune carvings.
The totem has been erected in front of formation of inscribed boulders. You got a snake, a tree, and I have no idea what that is. Maybe a skull? Alright, we need one more thing. That looks like a plant part, but I don't have part of a plant. We'll just try everything. Oh, there's another statue. Probably not this either. Oh. Hello. Gotcha. Yeah, flying snake, something with plants. That looks kind of like a human skull, so we need the plant part. The statue's been raised in different parts of the forest. How could this possibly go wrong?
Glowsome, vile and repugnant, is a large sow that dwells
That's a pig?
in the depths of the forest, her battened body covered in razor-sharp thorns. She may appear either as an omen in places about to be visited by great misfortune, or to prey on travelers walking along the forest's edge.
Looks like that
As
second
she
one.
runs towards her victim, the thorns on her back are said to grow larger, cutting the unlucky traveler in half as she sprints in between their legs. After she has satisfied her gluttonous urges, she returns to guard her home in the darkest part of the woods.
Wait, in between their she's way too big for that. Unless we're all really tiny.
Hello? We don't mean you any harm. Can you help us?
Gloson's red eye followed the creature's movements, her mouth watering in response to the feast presenting itself before her.
Nope.
Never mind. We will get by somehow.
The creature stuttered as it quickly backed away from the huge beast.
Can we talk to you?
A shadowy figure.
Yeah, we know that.
Why is it full?
Alright, so still not. You want some meat? Apparently not. Oh, that leads us to the cliff. Yay for circles.
What do you suppose that thing is over there? Do you see it?
The creature asked the Alva, who was leaning forward in an attempt to spot the small object. As they approached it, the Alva's eyes fixed on a particular part of the totem.
Do you like this one?
The creature asked, removing the blunt piece of flint from the totem.
Maybe that's what the last piece is? Because it's from the winged one. Let's check out this flower. Oh god!
Whoa!
The creature quickly took a step back, surprised by the mangy arm that had suddenly appeared from below the cliff.
I am so sorry for yelling. That genuinely scared me.
A drow
My chest
was
hurts.
once a man who, after passing from this world, turned into a being consumed by its hunger for all that it once had. Approaching its perceived property carries with it great risks, as stories tell of Draugr, whose grotesque appearance leaves the victim's mind in disarray, causing them to wander the woods aimlessly as they slowly transform into Draugr themselves.
And they jump at you from a hole in the ground. Gee, I want the ring. How do I ring?
No, that's not how it happened.
Maybe it is, and you just don't know.
The creature didn't have any trouble pulling the thin blade from the moist soil.
I'm thinking we can make scissors.
An iron chain had been fastened to a pole at the edge of the woods, dwindling down into the darkness below the cliff's edge.
Oh, that's definitely a place we want to go. Do you want a necklace? I have a cup. I'm still not sure what to do with the copper wire, to be honest. You know what? While we're here, totem go. I see you there. What's the point of that? I want to use that. I clearly put that there for a reason. I don't know why I did that. Alright, that made a little earthquake. That made lightning hit the pole. Yeah, let's talk to the drug.
Hello? Are you down there? Could you perhaps let us look at the flower on the ground? It might be something very helpful to us.
The creature tried, but the arm remained.
Are we trying to electrocute him? You got a baller rank. Maybe that's a hint. Needs to be something in that anthill.
The ants didn't seem to mind the creature picking up a handful of the leftover straws.
Okay. Are we missing the fire totem?
The fire had
So it's probably not what the straws are for. That goes to the cliff. Goes to where we just were. It's a gravestone. I think the gravestone was just something to find.
As the pair
Oh.
walked through the woods, the shimmering stars seemed more distant than before, eager to make room for the culmination of this darkest of nights.
Is the world getting brighter outside the forest?
The creature wondered as the pair watched the sky through the trees' canopies. There was
We have flint and tinder. Let's try to start a fireplace. Or start a fire. Yeah, you're not gonna move because you're a jerk.
Suddenly, the alva
Oh.
fell from the creature's ear, luckily caught by a pair of frantic hands grabbing after her. The strange power present in the forest seemed to take its toll on her already fragile body.
Oh no! Let's try tinder. We don't have herbs. Do you guys have any ideas? I have scissors for some reason. Alright, time to try things on everything. Are you kidding me? Are you sure? Because I think that would look pretty cool on fire. What do I want to light on fire? You want a necklace? Might be here a while. Also enjoy hearing my dog. We're clearly gonna have to combine something to put on the meat to knock the pig out or whatever. I just don't know what. Let's look at the water statue.
The carving had suddenly lit up and was now pulsating slowly, giving off a burning light.
Okay. Is there anything else to interact with out here? Why did I put the pole there?
An iron chain had been fastened to a pole at the edge of the woods, dwindling down into the darkness below the cliff's edge.
Why did I put that there?
The creature rustled the chain, and soon after, a fierce snarl echoed from the darkness below.
Okay, so it's clearly connected to the drug. Bugger. Dar. I tried that, didn't I? It's been about 40 minutes. Maybe I'll cut this off here. I've tried all this other stuff to it, haven't I? Oh! Notice I can't try fire now. Oh, it turned it off. Oh, I can't do fire. Suck it.
As the Draug fled into the woods below, the creature was able to move a bit closer to the cliff's edge. In its escape, a ring had fallen from the Draug's finger, now glimmering in the darkness.
That's what you
The
have for being a
creature
hater.
held it in its palm while they observed it. It almost appeared as if it had somehow been affected by the power of the sky's lightning. the gem decorating it clearly reflecting the star's light, almost amplifying their glow.
Now can I look at the flower,
In the recent
jerk?
departure of the Draug, the white plant was lying exposed on the ground.
I'm shocked. No. Take it.
The creature marveled at the beautiful plant as it slowly extended its tiny hand to pick it up.
If the jar had come back, I would have been so mad, guys. Alright, we got a shiny ring. We got a whole bunch of weird stuff. Alright, neither of them care about that. At some point, we're gonna find somebody that really wants shiny stuff. Anyways, it's been over 40 minutes, so I will see you guys next one. Bye!